What's happening, y'all? Ezra here. Alright, y'all ready to get into the exercise cycle? That's cycle 6, day 2. And we are doing chest and back. Now, for me, my chest is one of my weak areas, so I'm emphasizing more on the chest and a little bit less on the back. So that will reflect in this exercise. But let's go ahead and get into it. Regardless, just the same, you're going to experience some growth because with each exercise and with each cycle, we are getting to know our bodies, getting to know ourselves, getting to know our minds, getting to know who we are. And now that we're getting into these higher cycles, we need to push up the intensity level. So no growth without more intensity. There's only so much talent is going to take you. And then eventually the mind has to push past and push the body even beyond those barriers, those plateaus that you normally stop at. So this is where champions are made. Alright, so here we go. Chest, I started off with, of course, my warm-up. Now I'm emphasizing this warm-up because of my last injury that I just had. Not stretching, not warming up the body. So, you know, it's trial and error, you learn. So make sure you warm up, get that blood flow, get that dynamic stretching going. And that's what a warm-up is. It's some dynamic stretching mixed with blood flow, and it's releasing those tendons and those ligaments and juicing everything up so you're nice and warm for the workout that you're about to do. Alright, let's go ahead and jump into it. I went to stationary bike for about 5 minutes, okay? And then I jumped right into my incline bench. Now, the reason I want to jump in my incline is whatever exercise you start off with first, you're using all of your energy for that exercise, you know, when you're fresh. So if you have a weak point in your body, you want to make that weak point the first exercise. Alright, so that's what I did with this. Inclines is my upper chest. My upper chest is what is the weakest point for me. So let's go ahead and get into it. I did incline bench, 225 pounds. I did 5 reps. And then I did a drop set to 135, 20 reps. So you see, I shocked the muscle with the heavy weight. And then I dropped and then start working on the striation. So mass shredding. And it's like a roller coaster, up, down, and the body is completely unprepared for this. So you're shocking the body, which is forcing growth. Alright, so 225, I knocked out 5 reps, then I drop set 135, knocked out 20 reps. Then I went to 225 again, 4 reps, and then they went down to 135, 15 reps. Okay, just went straight over from there to incline crossovers. The cable crossovers on the incline bench. Alright, then I did 8 at 50, then 20 at 30 pounds. Then I did 7 at 50 and 10 at 20 pounds. Okay, so that's my incline and my upper chest. Then I went right to my decline, so my lower chest. Then I went to, did the same thing with my decline bench, 225, and the repetitions were probably about the same. I did maybe like 3 reps with the decline, 3 to 4 reps with decline at 225. Then I dropped down to 135, and I did about 18, 19. Okay, and then I did the same thing for the second set. Went back to 225, and then I did like maybe 2 reps, and then I did about maybe 15, 16 repetitions when I did the drop set back down to 135. So remember that 135 is you get the form absolutely perfect. Focus on the form, mind to muscle, okay? And we got that down. So we got our incline, then we got our decline. Now with the decline, we're going to do decline dumbbell flies to end our decline. So what I did with that decline flies is I did about 35 pounds decline flies, okay? And I did 10 of those, and then I did 20 with 25 pounds decline flies, dumbbells, okay? So my drop set, I dropped down another 10 pounds, and then I upped the reps to 20, and I did that for 4 sets. So my first was 35, I did 10 repetitions. My second was 25, I did 20 repetitions, and then I repeated the process, and that's my 4 sets. Okay, so I ended my decline with that, and then I went straight to my mid chest. So we worked the upper chest, we worked the lower chest, now I'm working my mid chest. Okay, well, with the mid chest, what I threw in there with the mid chest was the pullovers. Remember the pullovers? So my pullovers are going to really stretch out the chest, and it's going to increase the platform that your chest is sitting on. Your chest are really pumped right now, so now you're stretching them out. When you stretch, it allows the muscle to the fibers to be stretched, causing them to grow more. And then when you're pushing yourself out like this, the ribs are being expanded, so it has more of a surface. The surface is being extended or is being enlarged for the chest to sit on. So I started off with the pullovers, dumbbell pullovers, where you're going like this, but it works on your serratus and expands the chest. Started off 75 pounds, did 10 repetitions, did a drop set with 50 pounds, 20 repetitions, okay? And then did the second and third set, the same thing. So 75 pounds and then a drop set, 50 pounds. And that concluded my pullover workout. And then I went to the mid bench. Now, your chests are completely exhausted right now. So when you get to that mid bench, everybody likes to go to the mid bench first. Stay away from the mid bench. Your chests are probably already just looking good from the mid line. You're already pressing the mid line all the time. So, you know, work on your inclines, work on your declines. Get those chests that you've neglected and grow that, okay? So I went to the mid bench, did the 225, and I got 1 rep max on the 225. And then Quan helped me on the second one, so I got about 2 repetitions on that with 225. Did the drop set to 135, and I did maybe like 12 or 13 repetitions with the drop set. And then same thing, did it over again. Maybe got 1 repetition with Quan helping me just a little bit, so just 1 repetition on that 225, dropped down to 135, brought my grip in closer so that I'm getting that striation in the chest. You know that little indentation that you see right there? And you can almost see the ribs being formed. That looks really good. So that's what we're working on. And we're working on that mind to muscle and getting that nice pump going. So drop set to 135, and I knocked out maybe like 12 or 13 repetitions on that. And then that concluded my chest workout. So my chest was pumped after that. So jump right from there to I went to the rows, the pulley rows, seated, the seated rows with the V bar, pulling it just like this. Went right there to about 240 pounds. I did 7 repetitions on that. Okay, so then I did a drop set to 195 and I did 10 reps. All right. So then I went and did my third and fourth set. 240, I did 8 repetitions, and then drop set 195, 10 repetitions. All right, and then that's my inner back because I got the V and I'm pulling it back like this. And now I did the wide arm, pulling it back like this. The same seated rows, except you're switching the grip. You're no longer holding the V grip, you're holding the wide grip like this. And I dropped the weight to 195 for my mass builder. So I did 195, 10 repetitions. Then I did drop set 135, 10 repetitions. Okay, same thing. Then on my second one, because I wanted the form to get a little bit better, I dropped my mass builder to 165, knocked out about 10 repetitions on that, and then I drop set to 105 and did about 12, 15 repetitions on that with the 105. And I mean, after this, I'm completely burnt out. But I'm getting that width and that mass building because here's your midline. All right. So let's say this is your chest and your back. So you just worked your chest all the way out. Now you're doing it against it, or the agonist or the antagonist working the back, which is pulling it out. So you see the width is, and the mass is being built in your whole midline. It's causing the whiteness. That looks really good. You look solid, and that's what we're trying to get, that solid look, and then the definition and the striation within the muscle fibers. So that's it. Then don't forget to add your abs and your calves, and then that concludes the workout. So motivate. All right, this is Ezra here, helping you stay fit and overstand fitness. Thanks for watching, y'all. Take care.